you may not fully grasp how much a woman evaluates you based on a single embrace. Yes, just one instant, one pull, one breath, one touch. And here's a less glamorous truth that many men overlook. A woman determines whether she feels secure, trusts, desires, or craves you based on how your body communicates in that hug. Today, I'll share 4 straightforward psychological triggers that women experience during a hug. Triggers that can make her want you even more, even if she tries to conceal it. And believe me, women often act as if it's just a hug. It's never that simple. Think about it. Every hug is a conversation, a silent negotiation between 2 bodies, a test that unfolds beneath the surface of polite social interaction. She's gauging you, your confidence, your presence, your masculine energy, your comfort with intimacy, all within just 3 to 5 seconds. Unfortunately, most men completely miss this opportunity. They hug as if they're handling delicate furniture, stiff, awkward, and disconnected. Or worse, they hug with desperation. Too tight, too long, too needy. Both convey the same message. I'm unsure about how to interact with women. However, when you understand what a woman truly feels in that moment and know precisely which psychological buttons to press, everything shifts. Let's dive in. 1. The anchor touch asterisk. This is the embrace that dissolves her defenses. Most men hug as if they're greeting a colleague, arms around, a couple of taps, and done. Safe, polite, forgettable. But if you want her to feel something deeper, you must employ the anchor touch. When you pull her in, place one hand, just one, firmly on her upper back, right between her shoulder blades. Not lower, not hesitant, not soft. Right there at the psychological center of security for women. This spot is where her body holds tension, where she bears the weight of her day, and where she subconsciously yearns for support and strength. When you apply firm, grounded pressure there, something primal stirs in her nervous system. This spot sends a subconscious message. I've got you. You're safe. You're with a man. Women melt into this without even realizing it. Here's why it works. From an evolutionary standpoint, women are hardwired to seek protection and stability. That specific area on her back triggers a sense of being sheltered and held. It's the same instinct that makes a woman feel safer walking behind a man rather than in front of him, and the reason she sleeps more soundly when she's the little spoon. Your firm hand on her upper back taps into that deep-rooted programming. The beauty of it is that she doesn't consciously know why she feels so good. She just does. She might think, wow, his hugs feel different. I feel so at ease around him. I don't know what it is, but I just want to be near him. Never underestimate the impact of a confident, well-placed hand. And before you assume this is too simple, wait until you hear what happens when you combine this with technique number 3. That's when her breathing changes. 2. Hold her for half a second longer than expected. Asterisk. This is the moment she senses your intention. Not needy, not desperate, just a half second longer. Think about how most hugs occur. A quick embrace, a swift release, and then it's on to the next thing. It's mechanical, transactional, and emotionless. But when you hold her just slightly longer than what social norms dictate, everything transforms. A woman can discern the difference between I'm hugging you because it's polite and I'm hugging you because I enjoy having you in my arms. That extra half second is a psychological pause that creates emotional imprinting, making her body remember you longer than she admits. Here's what happens in her mind. First, she realizes, oh, he's still holding me. Then she wonders, does he like this? After that comes a warm flush, a flutter of curiosity. This isn't about trapping her. It's about demonstrating that you're unafraid of intimacy, that you're at ease in close physical proximity with a woman you're attracted to, and that you can hold space without apologies. Most men release too early because they're anxious, worried about appearing weird or creepy. So, they rush through the hug as if they're defusing a bomb. But that nervousness is palpable, and it kills attraction instantly. When you hold her confidently for that extra half second, you're communicating, "I'm a man who knows what I want, and I'm not ashamed of desiring you." That's powerful. That's magnetic. That's the kind of energy that lingers in her mind long after you've let go. However, the timing of when you release her is crucial, and we'll touch on that shortly. 3. The slow exhale, the hidden dominance cue women adore. Asterisk as you embrace her. Take a slow, calm breath out, deep, relaxed, controlled. This is a masculine energy signal that conveys to her subconscious, this man is at ease with intimacy. He's not anxious. He's centered. Women can pick up on masculine stability like radar. They sense when you're tense, holding your breath, or overthinking every minute movement. Your body reveals your state. But when you breathe slowly and deeply, allowing your chest to rise and fall in a steady rhythm, she feels it. Your slow exhale triggers her parasympathetic nervous system, literally relaxing her body because of your energy. She feels safe, held, desired, and grounded. This is the power of nervous system co-regulation. When you're calm, she becomes calm. When you're grounded, she feels grounded. When you're present, she immerses herself in the moment with you. Consider how women describe men they're deeply attracted to. He has this calming presence. I feel so at peace around him. He makes me feel like everything's going to be all right. That sensation doesn't originate from words. It arises from energy, breath, and embodied masculine presence. Your slow exhale during a hug is one of the most underrated tools of attraction. It shows her that you're not reactive, desperate, or performative. You're simply there, fully present, comfortable in your own skin. And here's the secret. If a woman relaxes in your arms, she bonds with you emotionally faster than you might think. Relaxation equals trust. Trust equals connection. Connection equals desire. But don't worry, the fourth technique is the real game changer. The one that triggers the cheek graze effect, a desire trigger. 4. The cheek graze asterisk. This is the one women rarely admit. When you hug her, gently turn your head so your cheek lightly brushes against hers. Not sexual, not aggressive, just a subtle graze. Her brain interprets this as intimacy, closeness, and connection. This activates a psychological trigger that women feel with men they trust and desire. It's gentle, intimate, and it lingers in her thoughts. Here's why this works. Physical touch on the face is deeply personal. It's vulnerable and reserved for those who are emotionally close to. When your cheek grazes hers during a hug, you're crossing a subtle but powerful threshold, shifting from friendly to intimate territory. Her body registers that change immediately. She'll replay that tiny moment over and over. Did he mean to do that? Was that intentional? Why can't I stop thinking about it? And here's the twist. That fleeting sensation makes her envision what it would feel like to kiss you. Once that thought enters her mind, it's hard for her to unthink it. You've planted a seed, a curiosity, a possibility. Now she's wondering. Now she's noticing your lips as you speak. And now she's paying attention to your proximity in a way she hadn't before. The cheek graze is subtle seduction. It plants desire without demanding it. An invitation without pressure. Combine all 4 of these elements in one hug and you become unforgettable. So how do you integrate all four for maximum effect? Pull her in confidently, use the anchor touch on her upper back, hold her for that half second longer, take a slow, steady exhale, and include the cheek graze, soft, intimate, and natural. This creates a psychological cocktail of safety, desire, closeness, and emotional imprinting. You're not forcing anything. You're awakening what she already longs to feel. Let's walk through it one more time, step by step. 1. Initiate the hug with intention. Don't seek permission with your eyes or body language. Just move in with calm confidence. 2. As you pull her in, place your dominant hand firmly on her upper back, right between her shoulder blades. Your other hand can rest naturally on her side or lower back, but the anchor is the upper back. 3. Hold her there. Don't rush. Don't pull away the moment your bodies connect. Stay present. Count to 3 in your head if necessary. Let her feel your stability. 4. As you hold her, take a deep, slow breath out. Allow your chest to expand and contract naturally. This isn't about dramatic breathing. It's about being calm and embodied. 5. As you begin to release, turn your head slightly so your cheek brushes against hers. It should feel natural, not forced, like you're leaning in to whisper something, but you don't say anything at all. 6. Release her slowly. Don't jerk away. Let the separation be gradual and intentional. When you execute this correctly, something magical happens. She steps back from the hug, feeling different, warmer, more aware of you, more curious. Women appreciate a man who knows how to hug. It conveys understanding without words and desire without pressure. It shows her that you're not like other men. You're not awkward, scared, or performative. You're grounded, present, and intriguingly dangerous in the best possible way. If you found this breakdown of female psychology insightful, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss the next truth I reveal. Also, check out other videos on this channel for more hidden psychology, attraction secrets, and masculine energy training. Trust me, if you enjoyed this one, the next one will dive even deeper into the truths women seldom express aloud. Because here's what I know. Most men live their entire lives without truly understanding how women think. They miss the signals, misinterpret the cues, and wonder why nothing ever clicks. But you're here, you're learning, you're transforming into the kind of man women can't stop thinking about. So, keep watching, keep learning, keep evolving,